So I think it is time for me to give my L of the day, and I will talk about this more at the beginning of the show. So this L of the day will be quick, a little painful, like it always is, but hey, sometimes you guys deserve it. My L of the day goes to black people. Again, we keep taking L's out here. What happened with us now? Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey went to meet with Donald Trump, and Black America got really in their feelings about it. You guys, Black America, I have to say we because I am part of Black America. We called Steve Harvey a sellout. We made fun of Steve Harvey. We insulted Steve Harvey. We said never again Steve Harvey. One of his kings of comedy has kind of written him off for him going to see Donald Trump. And this, to me, is the reason why black people, you deserve the L of the day. Martin Luther King, ironically, whose day was observed yesterday, January 16th, went to go see 3 different presidents on many occasions. Martin Luther King was in the White House as much as the First Lady was in the White House. And guess what Martin Luther King was trying to do? He was trying to make real change, just like Steve Harvey is doing. Unfortunately, whether you like Donald Trump, whether you hate Donald Trump, whether you think he grabbed him by the vajayjay, no matter what it is, he is still the most powerful man in the world, period. In 3 days. In 3 days, he will be the most powerful man in the world, whether you like it or not. He won, he's the president, and he is the president fair and square on top of that. You can say what you want about Russia hacking, all this other crap that liberals are trying to do. And another thing about the Democrats, why the hell are 53 of you Democrats not going to show up to the inauguration? Have some respect for at least the idea of the presidency of the United States. You don't have to have respect for Donald Trump. You don't have to like everybody who becomes the president of the United States. But guess what? If you are an American, you should still hold true to these ideals. For black people to be crying and planning all of this protests and stuff, we're going to protest the day he gets in the office. Why? Organize something so you can get people into your local politics. If you don't like police beating on people, why don't you try to get someone in the city council that represents your thoughts, your ideals, and your beliefs so they can do something about the police. I understand that President Barack Obama gets an F when it comes to doing things against police brutality and addressing the issues of black people, but that does not mean that everybody gets a pass for doing nothing as well. You as black people, instead of all of this hating and destroying one man because he said, hey, let me think outside the box, meet with Donald Trump, and maybe we can do something about the inner cities, because, like it or not, Steve Harvey, just by going to talk to Donald Trump about places like Chicago, has done more for Chicago than Obama did in his 8 years. Yeah, I said it. You can hate all you want, you can be mad all you want, but at the end of the day, you have to understand, we gotta do something else. We gotta stop complaining. We have to learn that maybe, just maybe, making an enemy of everybody ain't gonna help get us over the top. Like, listen, man, I understand, right? I understand how some black people, oh, I can't mess with this person because, you know, this person did this. I can't rock with that person. I understand that because there are some people I can't mess with. But at the end of the day, an enemy of my enemy is a friend. And even if you don't like this person because they had an attitude with you or whatever the case is, you still work with that person to get things done. Here in the city of Worcester, Massachusetts, we have people like Connie Lukes and Mike Gaffney saying, if you don't like us, vote us out. And you know why they say that? Because they know right well, ain't no black people gonna cut their pride or get rid of their pride enough to work together to actually do anything like put someone in city council that can run against them. They know it. They've seen us do nothing. They've seen us do nothing but complain and block traffic. That's all they see us do. They see us disrupt city council meetings, and that's it. They don't see us organizing or coming together to do anything. And you want to know why we don't come together to do anything? Oh, I don't like this one. She had an attitude with me the last time we met. Oh, I don't like this one. I was getting publicity, and this one tried to block my shine. Like there's no need for them to fear us if our biggest enemy is ourselves. In November, we will be voting for our members of the city council. Please, my black people, please answer the call, because the call is coming soon for you to get up, get out, vote, and do something about the situation of your city. Because if I can't see black people doing anything in my locally, how the hell am I going to expect black people nationally to do anything? I understand there's things going on that we're not happy about. I understand there's police killings that piss us off. But let's stop the crying, whining, and complaining, and let's find a way to do something about it. Please, I'm begging you. Please. Black people, I love you. Black people, I know we've gotten the short end of the stick. Black people, I understand how the systemic racism and the system has gotten us to the point where we hate ourselves. I really, really do get it. But there is enough woke people to start doing something about it. The excuse can only go for so long. We can only say, oh, the system, oh, the system, oh, the system. We can only say that for so long, because if you know that there's a problem with the system for decades and you'll do nothing about it, it's not the system anymore. It's your dumb behind. Yeah, truth it said it. Please, my people, my black people, this hurts me a little bit to do this, but please, first, leave Steve Harvey alone. At least he's doing something to try to make change, instead of writing for the New York Times complaining and crying about how he hates everybody or how everybody ain't good. Or all of these keyboard warriors on Twitter, and yes, I am a keyboard warrior too. I will argue with the best of them, but I am at least willing to do something. I am at least willing to get up and try to change something. Please, black people, take this L of the day. You deserve it. All this crying. You deserve it. I don't understand it. You know how many people I argue with on Facebook daily? I argue with so many people. Sometimes it's me being a troll. Sometimes I really am arguing because I don't believe in the things that they're saying. Sometimes I think the things that they say are insane. But guess what? Every single person I've argued with, if it came to making black people better situated in this city, in this neighborhood, let alone this country, I would put all that anger and frustration aside and work with each of them. I cannot say the same for them. And I doubt very seriously any of them would. There are a lot of people, on Facebook, a lot of people that are in the know, of friends of mine, that can't stand your boy Truth It. And if someone said, hey, we're going to this thing right now, it's a think tank, who's gonna be there? Truth It's gonna be there. Oh no, I hate that motherfucker. I hate him. I can't F with him. I can't mess with him. Why? Oh, because we got into an argument on Facebook. Like, really? Really, my dude? This is what it is? Like, for shame. We are in too much trouble, and we are in too much dire straits to have too much pride. Period. Get over it. Have your arguments, have it out, do whatever you need to do. You need to put your hands on someone, fine, do it. But then as soon as you're done, be willing and ready to work together. Because I'm tired of it. It's so sad. That's why we got all of these organizations. NAACP, Men of Color Think Tank, Black Lives Matter. We have more black organizations than we do black people. And you know why? Because we can't work together. And before you try to tell me, oh, well, there's a lot of white people who don't like each other either. Well, you know what? They have so many in number that they can afford to be like that. We can't. I really hope that in 2017, we could change this habit of always being willing and ready to tear each other down. Because I'm not for tearing another black man down unless your name is Bishop Eddie Long and you molested 5 boys.
Hey, this your boy Truth It of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock shadow, and I hope you enjoyed what you just viewed. If you did, please take a moment to like and subscribe below. Just click right there, and I will see you next time. Like and share with your friends if you want. Anything helps. I'll holla.